Here is the most interesting and useful protein idea I've ever heard. These two things combine to make the most spectacularly successful weight management strategy. On the one hand, we've got protein leverage, and on the other hand, we've got protein forward. Now, I'll put a timestamp at the bottom of the video so you can jump forward to the practical part if you'd like. But firstly, I'll quickly explain. Protein leverage is a slightly technical hypothesis explaining why we overeat and gain weight, and the protein forward method is a super practical technique we can use to easily control how much we eat and therefore manage our weight. I've been using these ideas for a while and am very impressed how easy it makes weight management. The protein leverage hypothesis suggests that the human body prioritizes protein consumption over other dietary factors, most specifically fat and carbohydrate. According to this idea, people tend to overeat on foods that are low in protein in order to meet their protein needs, leading to an overconsumption of calories and then weight gain. Essentially, they're saying the body senses how much protein we're eating and directs our appetite and behaviour to compensate. It's trying to achieve a protein threshold. So if, for example, we happen to be eating a lot of processed foods, which tend to be low in protein, our body will stimulate appetite to drive us to continue eating until it's satisfied, until we've got enough protein. That's some powerful leverage. Now, on the other hand, diets high in protein may lead to a decrease in overall calorie intake because people feel more satisfied and don't need to eat as much food to meet their protein needs. It makes sense, eh? Now, if this is true, how could we use this to our advantage? What kind of eating pattern or diet type could we use to get the results we want following this idea? This is where the protein forward method comes in. It suggests that all you have to do is prioritise eating sufficient protein in your first 2 or 3 meals or snacks of the day, thereby satisfying your protein requirements earlier in the day and allowing your body to get on with everyday metabolism without having to constantly send you signals to continue eating. You work with protein leverage rather than against it. For the latter part of the day, you can be satisfied with smaller amounts of nutrient-dense food and enjoy it without feeling you need to fill up to be satisfied in the evening. And I bet you can see I'm sold on this. I find it works incredibly well. So for me, my first 3 meals and snacks contain up to 40 grams of protein each, also with a little fat and carbohydrate. Most days, my last full meal will be by around 2 p.m. That leaves the rest of the day for 1 or 2 nutritious snacks. Obviously, people are going to say, hey, this way of eating is going to exclude me from eating an evening meal socially or with my loved ones. Well, this method is a very useful way to steady the ship or move our weight management in a better direction, so it'll be a bit of a trade-off, a bit of compromise. The question is, how important is this to you? You could try doing this 3 or 4 days a week while also progressively reducing the size of your evening meals. You try it and adjust accordingly. But here's the thing. Eating protein forward has the effect of making you feel more comfortable eating less later in the day and can have a very positive effect on your relationship with food. So give it a go, see how it feels, and let us know in the comments. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you found this information useful, then please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Have a beaut day, and I'll see you in the next one.